To continue this story, let's look at the next animation here, which is already something we saw once, so I don't know if I will show it again, but just to remind you, we looked at the Hadley cell profiles, and we know its seasonality moves back and forth, which should correspond to the movement of the sea surface temperatures that we just talked about. It should also correspond to the movement of the ITCZ that we talked about, ITCZ, because ITCZ tends to be on the warm water where the air has to rise, take moisture with it, expand, condense, and rain, right? And we saw the pressure centers, which also have a seasonal shrinking and growing in both the subtropical and subpolar gyres, which we have seen before. That should also correspond to the sea level pressure and its impact on the ocean, changes in the wind stress curls, which means the flow. Okay, we said wind puts in vorticity, but remember that the gyre that's created by the winds also creates transports, which is related to the wind stress curl. Wind stress curl is a concept that you should figure out. Maybe you can do Google search on it. And we also looked at rain. And what you'll see is on land, the latitudes where the deserts are also the regions on the ocean where the high pressures are and the sinking air, clear skies, and no rain. So ocean also has deserts. This will become very clear when we look at the phytoplankton distribution from the satellites. Okay, the ocean has high productivity in phytoplankton in some places, and it has very low productivity near the surface in phytoplankton and primary production. Why does it matter? Because it's the primary production, the green in the ocean producing carbohydrates from photosynthesis, that serves the entire food chain in the ocean. Phytoplankton are eaten by zooplankton, zooplankton are eaten by small fish, and so on, and we create this whole food chain, right? So this is an animation we saw again, so we will not spend too much time, but you can watch it again just to make sure you understood all the concepts and that you are able to connect every concept to create new understanding for